got 4 Protoss.
Yeah.
Oh no, Terran did qualify as a Protoss.
Oh, he did? I thought he was Terran.
I thought it was Terran too. Maybe I put the wrong one. I might have put the wrong one.
Race.
Thorny. Yeah, maybe he did qualify as Protoss. Anyway.
Well, at least in the finals we'll have a Terran.
You can play whatever race you want in the finals. This is just what they qualify as. So.
Yeah, they could change it up.
Yes. Anyway.
But now we're on Acropolis with the new matchup in the top left. The red Zerg player from Rise Gaming.
Rise
Esports. Rise Esports. It is the good friend Draven.
And in the bottom right, hailing from Borngosu, give it up for our blue Terran player, Kirby. Giving us a good show so far.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how he plays since he's a new one here. We've had a lot of repeat players, but he's the first new one I've seen in a while that's done pretty good so far.
I'm going to follow your camera for a moment. I think you're number 3.
Cool.
Yep. Did you just move? Nope. You just moved to the bottom right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
I just want to make sure my dogs eat all their food. I've got one of my dogs is diabetic, so I got to make sure he eats and gets the right amount of insulin and all that. So I'll be
gets his medicine in. That is important. Got to keep the dogs good and healthy so far. Opening for the Zerg. Nothing crazy. What's he got over here? Sending his Overlord scouts. No proxy yet. Getting the old wall off, leaving the room for that extractor factory, whatever he's going to add on to the end there. Forget the name of him. Yeah, so far simple build coming out with the Overlord. He's pretty heavily saturated with the wings right now. Now he's gonna go for that in gas. Interesting. He's got his second base going. They both went to the second base. Nobody's really too worried about aggression. He's just worried about that third base. No scouts so far in the main. And there he goes with the Reaper. Scouted by that Overlord, which is good. Second base has gone up over here. Adding on the reactor. So far, it looks like everyone's playing pretty simple now. Oh, that's unfortunate. He doesn't have the queen out yet, or any Zerglings to help watch. Help push this back off the creep, and he's gonna get a kill for it. Oh, unfortunate. Lots of lost mining time. Ooh, barely got that one out of there. He's gonna have to cancel this one right here now. Oh, and he let it finish. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I believe it was a weird timing for the spawning pool to come out. Once you show paying that close attention, he cancels that. That's good. He saves that drone. He's gonna come back around with the Reaper and probably move back in main. No, he's gonna stick around and watch for the third. Meanwhile, we don't see any vision over here. Sure, he hasn't seen anything yet. He hasn't seen much but that. It's going into the main base now. And he was able to get it. A little oversaturated here. What is he gonna go for? He's getting the layer upgrade. He's getting the carapace upgrade, metabolic boost. I mean, starting to go for the wall off right here, getting his tanks ready, getting some marines out. Pretty standard build. 2 racks.
All right, I'm back.
Factory port.
One of my chickens got into the backyard too. I had to put
Chickens
them
getting
back in their pen.
Now he's going for the little wall off there with the double evolution chamber.
Mike is breaking up a little bit there.
Oh no, that's terrible. My mic's breaking up.
There you go. Should be okay now. Just every now and then it just sounds like it's about to cut out. Like it's slightly cutting out. I don't know.
Oh man, hopefully it gets better.
Hopefully.
I'll
I mean, we
try
can
that.
still hear pretty much 98% of what you're saying.
98% is good enough.
Oh, what the hell, camera? Ooh, a Nidus Worm. I came back just in time.
Yeah, nice. It's a good call.
Look at these cars
Well-
going by behind the Zerg baits. It's like, did you guys not get the evacuation notice that
Yeah.
Zerg's kind of taking over here? Or
We've been invaded by Zerg. Did you guys not hear about it?
you might not want to be in this part of town there. A lot of traffic
Yeah.
still going by.
There's an
That's
epic
funny.
war going on while they're just driving on by on their way to work.
It's pretty funny. So is this like a national park or something then? I get
Right.
yeah, because look, it's got like picnic tables around. It's like you got little ads
Yeah,
for
huh?
surf ski things.
Yeah, I guess this is like a national park.
Acropolis is a national park. Now we know.
Yep. And the night is going down in the main, but the tank.
Not even subtle
so.
about it.
Yeah.
So boom, now you know 4 tank shots stops the Nidus.
And yeah. Wow, that's unfortunate.
Well, that didn't
Completely
work at
shut
all.
down.
Yeah, this isn't
Yeah.
the best map for it. You know, there is a lot of main space here, but
Probably the
Terran,
worst
by
map
this point,
for
the
it.
Terran's already taken over a lot of this high ground. You can see the command center coming down. It's just easy to scout it. You know, there's nowhere to really sneak it in.
Yeah. I think this is probably the worst map for Nidus 1. Unless you're using it to reinforce.
Yeah, reinforcing, I think Nidus is always a smart play. And
Yeah.
everyone has been complaining, oh, Protoss isn't mobile enough, and Zerg's always been. So that's Zerg's thing, is mobility. That is
Yeah.
why they have the fast Zerglings and the Knives of all this. They're meant to
Yeah.
be everywhere at once and swarmy.
Yeah, they're meant to swarm. Yeah.
Swarm, you know?
Those banelings.
Here we go. Baneling bus coming in. Supply depots
But-
and
oh man, that tank's gonna destroy all of them. Nothing gets done here.
Yeah, maybe should
That
have
is
sent some Zerglings in
unfortunate.
first.
Yeah, for vision, at least send one up there to see what you're dealing with.
Well, you knew the tanks were there from the Nidus play, so
Oh yeah, that's right. He did know that. He should have expected that then.
ballsy.
Yeah, when you know there's a tank right there,
Yeah.
and you send all your banelings in first.
Kirby's gonna come out and deny that Nidus. No more play.
Yeah, that's a lot
I
of-
like the attempts, but Draven not able to really make anything happen.
Yeah, it's a lot of wasted time into that build and the Nidus, and now he's just gonna have to go home as these drops are coming from him on the north side.
We've got
This
Baneling's
should
speed
be
about to
coming.
finish up. Spire on the way, so it looks like he's gonna do a little Zerg Bane Muta action.
Yeah.
That's one way to combat Tank Marine. Can work.
If it's done properly.
If done by wise, that's true for
I
anything.
guess that's
in the
everything.
game.
Yeah, that's everything. Alright, let's see if this drop can do something now. He's got his army pretty far out on the map. Coming back in, sees it.
He's got a few queens here. Handful of, yeah, that's a lot of them.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to push this one across. Good scout. Bring the cheese.
Yeah.
That's what I want, Fireclaw. Bring the cheese.
Is he gonna heal up and go back in? Liberator doing some work.
Oh, where?
10 drones already went down in this natural.
The natural? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, did the queens get it?
Yeah,
Why
Quinn
didn't you
just
say
got
something
it.
sooner?
I saw it last minute too. I was like, oh wait, I missed it.
Alright, well. 10 drones going down. My bad. Nice Liberator play. Yeah, Kirby and his multi-prong harass is
Yeah.
pretty good. You know, he must have been doing that while that drop was getting pushed back.
Yeah, it's good, but I just dealing with it so much. It's like, oh man, I know the feeling of when you get hit in 3 different spots and there's nothing you can do. Man,
This is
yeah,
still a
this,
scary army out of Kirby.
yeah, it's a big army coming from Kirby.
Looks like
Think
he wants
there
to
needs
do
to be
little
a
bit of
lot more
multi-prong
banelings.
harass again, or no? Looks like maybe just grouping the army back up.
Yeah, he in the main base he's sending a Liberator.
That is such a good spot for the tanks. Zerglings, though, are going to maybe come around and behind it. No support for the tanks. Zerglings should be able to get on top of every single one of these here
Nice.
before the Marines realize. Nice
Liberator
big
in the
off.
natural. In the main base still doing some damage as well.
Oh, yeah, a lot more drones going down. Draven, his economy has been ransacked multiple times by this point.
9.
But he holds the main push. I don't think he's got enough to come back, though. Look at the army supply difference. You know, he helped this one push, but the next one, there's just not going to be anything left.
Yeah, and he's still taking more drones. Drone out. Spores out of place.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's no coming back.
Not even moving them.
Oh, move the
drones. Oh, come on.
We'll eventually get that lit. Well, maybe not even now. Just move
oh man, Draven, please just pull him next time.
Ouch. That might be the game-ending little blow there. Had he not lost all his economy behind that, Draven would be in a great spot. But
he'd be in a great spot. But
I don't think he's got enough now. Again, army supply 74 to 36. This army alone should just group up and push out.
Yeah.
Just kill him.
I like the Widow Mines added in there for, well, everything, I guess. It takes out all the above lings and the mutas.
He's got more mutas and more lings on the way. Actually, just some mutas and queens right now. But he still has a bit of a force. If he can catch some of this army segmented, maybe, or if he can catch the tanks while they're unsieged. If he eats a Widow Mine shot, it's all over.
Yeah.
It is all over. It's almost all over anyway. Again, this tank spot is so abusive. Makes
he has a Widow Mine in the back, I guess, where it's around. Yeah, it's over.
GG.
GG. Man. Kirby's a good player, man. Destroying. Dominating.
Dominant. So you think we're going to have a TVP finals?
I think so.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wish it was a Zerg finals, but Kirby's on fire. What did he say he did with his pool?
Rain wants to cast with us. Sure.
That's cool.
Get him added here real quick. Yeah, you and Rain can do a little cast here.
Down for that.
I gotta add him as a friend real quick.
Is Draven saying he forgot his spawning pool?
Say what?
I think Draven in the chat, he was talking about his spawning pool. I think he forgot to put down a spawning pool for a long time. I'd seen there was a weird timing on the spawning pool, but I didn't realize how late it was.
Alright, here we go. Why does it always boot me out when I make a new call? It's always like, okay, here, put you two in a call, but you're out.
Yo.
What's up?
What up?
I just got raffle stomped in a PvP and I'm ready to cast.
Can you turn your mic up at all?
I will attempt to. I have very little control of my mic. I'm currently attempting to turn it on.
I can't hear you over the music. One sec. Be loud. Yell at us.
One,
Yeah, I've
two,
got you
three, 1, 2,
Turned up
3.
as loud as you'll go on my end here.
Alright, I think my thing is maxed out as well. Does this sound okay?
Almost.
Sounds pretty decent to me, but I don't have the music playing.
Could be a little louder. Sorry, we're waiting on one of our players here, everybody. So no worries. We'll be hopping into our next game momentarily.
I will attempt to just speak louder.
Yes, speak very loud.
Alone in my room.
Being a little bit here.
Just shouting at my monitor when my cat watches me. I'm excited for this.
Oh, my bad. I need to accept that.
Alright, so game number 2 coming up in just a moment, everybody here.
This is a TVZ on Kairos?
Correct.
What do you think the
TVZ.
odds are of proxies?
Pretty.
high.
I think they're low because I think Kirby's really dominant, so I don't think Draven will do a proxy. And Kirby's just playing a solid, typical game, safe game, drops. He's been doing pretty good.
I saw last game, Draven was trying to mess around a little bit with Nidus and it wasn't finding much success.
Oh yeah, that was brutal.
I feel like he was trying to combine it with the wrong units though. Like with Ling Bane, there was sort of
Yeah.
a weird mix.
It was wouldn't have worked even if he did get in. Now that you mention that, it wouldn't have worked even if he made it in because there were so many tanks and Marines just waiting for it. The best he would have got was maybe a lucky Baneling connect on some
SCVs,
I think
maybe.
I think the SCVs would have even been moving away too fast. So if he was lucky, he'd get like some Marines, maybe one tank or something.
Yeah, I get you. I feel like he kind of cracked a little bit under the pressure.
Yeah. But we're starting the top left-hand corner with the blue Terran from Gosu Gaming. It is Kirby.
Currently up 1-0.
1-0 right now. You want to introduce the bottom right?
Oh god, the pressure. Currently, in the bottom right, down 0-1. He's our red Zerg player, and I really hope he chooses. It is Rise's Draven.
Yeah, playing for Rise. Draven's pretty good. I hope he can pull it off this. I'd like to see an ace match here.
He has not yet qualified for the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, he's been really wanting to. So
I feel like this would be a barrier that if he breaks past Kirby, then I think he wins the ZVP.
Yeah, I think he'll be
and
good.
Qualifies.
I think Kirby honestly seems like the top competitor right now. I think he might win today.
Kirby's really strong, but a lot of this is going to come down to his TVP, because lots of people struggle with that matchup.
Yeah, a lot of people struggle with the TVP, or at least I've heard they struggle with TVP.
Especially at higher levels as well.
Yeah, that seems to be the rough matchup.
This is CC first, or CC, basically the safest and fastest you can go. I like the set of Kirby.
Fast scout, he's already going for that next base. Yeah, what is Draven doing? He's playing it simple. He's got the gas going. Yeah, so far, not nothing crazy, no proxies.
Yeah, Kirby is just playing so standard. I'm worried for Draven, because Draven's trying to match him in that, and I don't think he's going to succeed.
Yeah. Kirby's got his game down. And that's why I said I didn't think I'd see a proxy, because he's really good at this straight up, just regular game.
Yeah.
He seems to keep going. Every game, I think he's gone 2 barracks and then factory into the starport.
Draven only made 1 set of lings. How do you... I feel like that's a little bit greedy.
Yeah, you normally want to go for at least 2 sets of lings at the minimum.
Yeah. I don't think Kirby's going to punish this, but I like that Draven is starting to pull those slightly greedier moves to get ahead.
Yeah. Oh, he might punish it right here. And
if he loses...
Pull him back,
Oh, losing
Queen's out. Oh, both of them. Yeah, that was bad.
The creep
It was in it.
It
was a good idea. Ooh. But that was a weird placement for it.
I think he's worried that Kirby will snipe it with the
Yeah.
Reaper.
He doesn't have lings there to help anymore. If he would have pulled those lings back right as the queen came out, he would have been able to save the lings, I believe.
This is so bad for Draven right now, though. He doesn't have a third base on the way.
Not at all. Oh, he's going up to what?
And he stopped droning.
Double evolution chamber and burrow.
Okay, this looks like he's gonna try and go for a big 1-1 link timing with burrow? Maybe with burrowed banelings. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Because he's cut drones altogether. Like, he stopped at 28. Oh, now he's
making one. He's adding on 1 drone.
And his gas just can't support this. I mean,
I don't...
Losing the Reaper, Kirby has to be... All of his alarm bells have to be going off right now.
Yeah, he's like, what is going on here? He's like, I'm gonna start building that wall, get my army out.
Oh, there's no bunker and there's no tank.
No bunker, no tank. So it's looking good, but he sees it now.
The +1, it makes no sense though. It's so late. Oh, but he might actually do so much damage. Oh my god, and he can't lift the wall.
The door.
Oh my god, it's a disaster. Draven's
what was looking terrible is now looking pretty good.
He's got to dance around a little bit. Oh my god, if he can fight in like a choke or something, he's so far ahead right now.
Yeah.
Even
if he
just
could 22 more lings coming up from him right now with the Baneling Nest.
22 more lings, the Baneling Nest +1's going to be finishing at some point. I feel like he needs to just drop a 3rd and a 4th, double expand, capitalize on
double
your
expand
lead.
is usually what you want to do.
He's floating a ton of money.
Like this. I think he should send some lings into the main base, focus down one of these these supply depots, trying to get a supply block going.
Yeah. Oh, but this Widow Mine is either going to do
Nice.
absolutely nothing, or it's going to win Kirby.
Yeah,
the
or
game.
it's gonna put him back in the game.
I honestly don't hate this for Kirby right now, though.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but he needs to lift that base. He should have dropped some mules.
Yeah, he's got 2 Widow Mines that are.
Oh, he burrowed some lings right there so he
Oh
can't drop
my
it later. That
God,
was
that's
nice.
so cute.
Yeah, that's really cute. At least he, I guess, is paying off the burrow.
Alright, where's the 3rd and 4th though? He's floating 1,000 minerals. He's
Yeah,
really
he's
got
floating way too much. I think it's just too much going on for him to micro it all.
Yeah, he's falling apart a little bit here. Oh, these.
Yeah.
No.
Nice. That was nice.
Yeah. Oh, he actually pulled off so hard with that.
That was a good play. He pulled half the lings back just in time to dodge that.
The wall is
What a
up, but
great
now he's
play.
forcing. Oh my God, that was actually so sick. This build is incredible.
Yeah.
These lings burrowing underneath as well. This is going to be insane.
I really wonder if that was his original plan with the burrow.
I think it
'Cause
was.
When you rush, yeah, because when you rush, you have to lift the command center, and I wonder if that's why he did it. It had to be the reason.
Oh man, and now
Unless
he's
it was
pulling
just
out
an
his
adaptation.
SCVs.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to scan.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna have to waste a scan on that. Oh, don't send the Banes in. No! Oh, he still got a couple Banes left.
Oh, but the second
another
one.
Oh, that was good.
This choke point's killing him, but I think he's just.
Yeah.
This is still just enough. Run to the main. Oh no.
Wow, he's still doing some good damage though. He needs to bury some more. There you go. Buried one more.
Burrowing some more. That's perfect.
Nice.
Oh, the friendly fire, so
Friendly
good.
fire. Oh, that was good too.
Draven is playing out of his mind right now. He still needs to double his
came.
round. He should have
came
doubled his
strong.
round.
Oh, he has 1,300 minerals. He's floating. He could have made queens. He could have made.
He's dropping
2
a
queens and
fire
2
and he's
queens.
gassing up.
Yeah, he definitely needs to get another base. He has way too much money right now.
What I would really like to see, I don't think he's going to do it because this is kind of a silly thing. But the trick is you take your banelings and you click on the barracks because then the splash damage kills both supply depots.
Oh, both supply depots.
It's a
I usually try and you can manually activate them as well.
you can manually activate them. This might just be GG if he can get a good bane hit here.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not crazy about this though. With stim done now on everything, and now it's in a choke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Draven was super far ahead, and now he's kind of floundering a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a Liberator coming out. That's going to shut down his production on the other end. He got a 3rd base finally, but once that Liberator comes in, he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, but he does have a Spire on the way, so mutas, if the mutas catch this, then this will be incredible for him. Although
Mutas
mutas
Spire.
are a long way
Yeah,
off.
they won't be out for a while.
But this is incredible. Now the main orbital at command has to build up 20 more energy before he can land the natural. The natural's at 200, 200. So all this time is passing. He's burning extra energy that could be on the command side. This is incredible.
That's cute. He's just spending more time keeping him from putting down that.
He is really just like,
We gotta wait for the creep to go away.
oh my god, he's got the double spore crawler too. Once those, like, yeah, he's
Wow.
gonna take drone damage because I don't think he's paying attention. Oh my god, he didn't even
nice.
land
No,
a
one
shot, so it's
drone.
just damaged. Oh, and the Queens hit it. Oh my god.
He didn't see it. That was good. That was a good pick off. Wow.
And
Draven actually still in this one.
only now is Kirby taking his natural.
Yeah.
Only now.
8
This is
minutes
incredible.
into the game. That is hilarious.
Although, it is kind of important to mention that Kirby is up 8 workers.
Yeah.
He has no money. and
But
he
they've
has-
been overmining. He's way oversaturated. He has 24 in his main base.
saturation has been horrific.
So, let me check out the graph real quick.
Draven has definitely been getting more value out of his workers, despite the lack of volume. Oh man, this is such a good
What's the
game.
minerals? Oh, it's control I. Yeah. Yeah, right now it's back in favor, but they're going in for an attack right now. What does he got? What's he coming in with? More lings and a couple. I
Oh
don't know
no
if he
no
wants
no
to
no
attack with
no
that.
no 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 no! Oh, but the splash
Oh.
damage is kind of good.
Splash damage was kind of good on that one.
He
Oh man, there's too
might-
many.
He might actually get some crazy. Oh, but these widow mines.
Widow mines.
These widow mines are just damage left and right. This push was a disaster.
Yeah,
Those widow mines got so much damage done.
that was pretty rough.
Now he's down 30 supply.
But he's almost supply block, so he's gonna have to throw down some more little supply depots. And he's still oversaturated in his base on both of them.
Oh man, this is just savage.
Super oversaturated. Yeah, and he really doesn't have much money, but he's gonna move out with the army he has. If Draven could see this ahead of time, he might be in a good spot. Oh,
The
what's that
Nidus.
going down in the main
he's
base?
pulling him back.
He's pulling him back. I think he should have gone for the base trade.
He's getting +2/+1. Yeah, the base trade for sure. Even if I would honestly not unload anything out of this Nidus.
Yeah,
Pulling
you
him
don't
back
unload
is more than
anything.
enough. Now he's
Yeah.
throwing away lings, but if
Get up
he-
to that and get the splash damage. Nice.
that's actually kind of cute.
Yeah.
And these are upgraded lings against 0/0
Yeah.
Marines. So
They're
these
doing
are
really good damage right now.
These are putting the hurt on him. I think that Draven might have this
Wow.
game after this kind
Well,
of
he was
game.
able to clear up those with no upgrades. He could clear up those Marines with no problem.
Yeah, this is kind of a game of throws for both sides, but I really think that
Yeah.
Draven has really secured the victory now.
This guy game. Look at that. He's got like 50 pros all on one base. More lings, 18 more lings coming out for Draven.
And now it's SCVs fighting lings,
Yeah.
and these are upgraded lings. This is just these are
Oh.
+2 lings.
Savage plus 2.
You've never
lings.
seen somebody kill so much stuff with
Yeah,
+2
I don't think I've ever seen plus 2 lings versus
Oh.
0 Marines before.
And the Mutas, 32 SCVs have gone down. 33. This
Man.
is just brutal. Draven. He floundered for a
Wow.
while, but I mean, he just put his foot on the gas and he has taken him down. 38 SCVs gone, and this game is over.
Very
Kirby has
impressive.
lost so much. He has to
Yeah.
cancel. He's so
He's
far
got nothing
behind.
left. More lings are in the Nidus, and they're going to come out right now. As more lings are flooding across the map on foot,
He's
I don't know
going
if
for
Draven noticed that because he's trying to block off the front door.
links from both ends. Things are just
Yep.
going all over the place. And now 46-48. I mean,
That's game. There's nothing else. GG, well played.
that was incredible by
That was
Draven.
awesome. Yeah, that was a good game from Draven. Shout out to Draven for that. I'm a
I-
Zerg player, and that is exactly what I wanted to see from him.
I was really worried that he would just flounder a little bit and fall apart. as soon
Yeah, I
as
was
things
worried
got
when he
crazy.
wasn't getting the first base and
Yeah,
the
exactly.
mines came out, but he started doing some cute little tricks with the mines and pulling his lings back, and you know, I really like his micro and burrowing the lings. Really, honestly, I didn't think that was gonna work, but the burrow
Yeah.
helped. It might have saved him the game because the command center took forever to land and get established, and even after he got rid of the burrowed lings, he attacked again and then had his overlord drop the creep spread. And
I'm just in love with the way that he read that situation. Because even
Yeah.
if you look at the earlier games that Kirby has been winning, like his opponents don't really put him on the heat. They're kind of letting him build up a little
yeah,
bit.
they let him build up and then he's the aggressor.
Yeah, he's on the offensive, but in this situation, Draven really kind of turned that on its head and he said, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to be the one calling the shots around here. And it made some crazy moves happen.
Yeah, in his last game's Kirby that he played, it was a PVT, I believe, and he was really good at stopping them before they got their whole army composition together. So I think it's good that Draven just cut it off before he could even be the aggressor.
Kirby seems like very mechanical and very powerful in the sense
Yeah.
that he's like if you let him do his thing, he will destroy you.
Exactly.
I feel like as soon as things kind of get weird and things get awkward, then he starts to fall apart. And Draven is really taking advantage of that. It's beautiful to see.
That was nice. Finally, we got an ace match here going on.
We're on King's Cove, baby. This is a great match.
King's Cove. Yeah, I like it, man. Draven with the comeback. Kirby still looking really strong. I don't think Kirby's out of there by any means yet.
Kirby hung on really well that game.
Yeah, definitely. Now,
Where we
we'll
start?
start off in the top left, and it is going to be the red Zerg player. He is now tied 1-1. Hopefully he can keep the momentum going. It is Draven from Rise Gaming.
And in the bottom right corner, the blue Terran, who is mechanically probably the most sound player in this tournament. He is representing Gosu Gaming. It's Kirby.
Kirby.
Born Gosu.
Gosu. Nice. And he's OG. He knows all the clans.
Damn, dude.
He literally knows every single clan in existence.
We're gonna hold him to. No.
I don't think anybody can remember every clan.
Especially with like pro players who are
Yeah.
1v1 things, like everybody floats around so much, it's really tough to kind of
Yeah.
grasp what's
Definitely.
going on.
That's what I like about StarCraft. There's always so much going on. There's like tournaments and streams, and you can never get too much StarCraft.
It's almost like you could run a weekly podcast with two professional casters and just have
Yeah,
like
right.
hours and hours to talk about.
Yeah. Call it the Pylon Show or something.
I like what Draven is doing here. He's skipping his gas.
I don't know how I feel about that. Depends what he's gonna do with that. Because he's been doing some weird gas pool timings lately.
This looks like 3-hatch. I'm not crazy about him chasing this SUV.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing here, honestly. I don't think I've seen this one.
At this point, it'd be better if you just took like the low ground one,
What is he
like the one
doing?
that's kind of in the middle, because then if the game goes longer, he can swing back
Mhm.
up and take the third, and then he'll be well positioned.
Yeah.
But
I
now,
wonder
now
why
he
he
just
moved.
went for super economic.
I wonder why he moved all those drones over there.
Oh, it was because by delaying the gas, his mineral income was so much higher that he was able to pump out like 4
Oh, it was
extra
already
drones.
oversaturated.
Yeah, exactly. That's why now his supply is so pumped up.
Yeah.
only
Oh,
issue
he's
is-
got nothing for this Reaper coming in. He's gonna have
Yeah.
to chase it down with the drones.
This is cute though, the drone trying to delay the CC.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Lynx popped out. Ooh, that was a good pickoff.
Wait. Was there? Oh my god, I missed the Reaper. I was
Oh,
like, this out of
yeah.
town.
So the Reaper got taken out by 2 Ling and a drone, while the drone's over here trying to take out the SCV that's building the command center.
This drone
is
is a
hilarious.
hero. He's pulling like
I like
2
that.
extra SUVs.
Draven's been taking some notes on the cheese because, man, I haven't seen that one yet. Send the drone over. I
Draven's
saw it in
dropping
the
double gas. Oh, this is gonna be a.
what is he doing? The roach block off.
I think that he's trying to do the brick build, which is where you just drone up to 55 drones, get
And then
+1/+1, and then you
Spam
just
roach.
spam roach. You just run
Yeah.
across the map and you kill things.
Yeah.
I-
I think. Do you also get the upgraded speed for roaches? Or you just skip?
Yeah,
the
you
speed?
have to get the upgrade.
Yeah, the speed is what gets them across the map to do your damage.
But at this point, he really needs to drop a third base and get a ton more drones if he's going to pull that off. I don't think he's going for that though, because of the way he's doing this.
It might be late. He's getting the layer now. He's got the roach. If he goes for the +1, then that should be the telltale sign.
I don't think there's any world where he doesn't get +1. 'cause
Oh
otherwise
no!
this-
You know he did tell me before. He told me he likes to do that so Hellion run-bys don't happen.
Oh, like to wall?
Yeah, that little wall. I mean, it might be for his build, but the reason he places it in that certain area is to avoid the Hellions.
That makes sense. I think
Yeah.
that he has to either take a third base now or go all in, because already
Yeah.
his third base is like a minute late.
I mean, yeah, no third base at the 4-minute mark. That's crazy. Oh, and it got scanned, so
Yeah, he knows. He knows there's something crazy going on. He drops the double bunker on the.
Yeah.
Like,
instantly. You see,
Yeah,
I
he
guess what
knows.
Draven was doing was go look for that third, because that third's usually dropped around the 5-minute mark.
and now
No
it's
one-
burrow. This might be a
Yeah.
burrow move.
Hmm.
If I'm Kirby in this situation, I am just like smiling from ear to ear because you just grab stem, you go 2 bases,
And you just build your army up.
Yeah, you get like Widowmines or tanks or liberators, and there's just like such a tough situation.
Yeah, Terran is made to just be a sieged fortress, and then once that happens, your all-in doesn't do too much.
And now Draven's supply. Oh, he's got overloads on the way, but that was still kind
Yeah,
of.
that was a good little second of supply block. Yeah, I'm wondering what he's doing with these burrows. Is he gonna get burrowed roaches?
Oh, he's taking the third now.
Oh, I don't like that at all. He's way
Yeah.
too far behind. Sorry to overly saturated second natural for the Terran.
He's at 46 workers. He could still do the brick build. It'll just be like pretty late.
Yeah.
Stim and Burrow is finishing up now.
Yeah, I think once Stem finishes. Yeah, I think I don't know what he's doing now. I kind of feel like he's not in the best of positions now.
I think that this would have been really smart if he had done the weird opener, and then instead of expanding at the normal third, he takes the the fifth
one on the
and the
bottom.
sixth. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because then when that gets scanned, he thinks, oh, I'm about to get all in, so he gets all defensive.
Yeah,
And
but he
then-
already has his other base up. That
yeah,
would've
and
been a
now he's
good
on
idea.
4 base. He just has to hold with a bunch of roaches. This is barometer
Yeah.
roaches, so this is not the barometer. Or at least this is a weird variant. He's supplied.
Yeah, the scans are going to be plentiful. Yeah, he goes through the scan, he
Yeah.
sees everything in the base. It's just all
Sees the
roaches. That is unfortunate. I feel like Draven had an idea, and as it played out, the scan on the third base, he knows he's
Yeah.
going to build bunkers.
All the info just started getting revealed to him, and now it's
Yeah, so now he's probably trying to go for something else.
he's constantly getting supply block because he doesn't realize how like supply inefficient roaches are.
Yeah, they take up your supply heavily.
Like he hit 3 supply blocks one after the next. It's just been tearing him apart.
Yeah, then you got to wait. Every second counts right now.
Now he has to wait another 18 seconds before he can start making roaches. He's so supply blocked. So he just.
And then he's only going to be able to make a few, and then he's going to be supply blocked again because he's only getting out 2 Overlords.
It would honestly be better just to like make like 6 right at the beginning.
Yeah, make 6 right now, and then mass your roaches until you run out of money.
Well, there aren't any turrets. So if he goes like 4 in the main, 4 in the nat,
Oh man,
Takes
that's
a
got to
nice
be a
fight.
real. But it's honestly kind of easy to see him nowadays when they're moving around.
oh, you know what would be so sick? I don't think he's gonna do this, but this would be so sick. Is if
Pop
when pop up right as it walks over the army.
Yeah, like
the
right
Widowmines
now.
would use it. Yeah, go
Do it,
go
do it
go.
now, yes!
Oh, he's so
Nice.
good. He's
Wow.
so good. All of a sudden, everything's
I'm sorry I
dead.
doubted you, Draven.
Oh, Draven fighting, so good.
And all the Widow Mines are stuck in the middle of the map, and he's going straight to the main.
And now what? With this
Wow.
11 Marines versus 40 Roaches, Draven's got this one. I
That
think.
inspires me so much.
I think
Like, just when you think there's no chance he's going to come back, ooh, all these
he
roaches
just
getting
pulls
caught
it
out.
together.
Yeah,
And
he
I
just
mean-
comes out with some tricky play and pulls it together.
What does Kirby have? Kirby's trying to get to,
Nothing.
to tanks, but his tech lab's not done, so he gets vast late.
And he left the Widow Mine to the middle of the map. He could have brought those back for some sort of damage.
Yeah, his Widow Mines have all gone off. They're all down. They're all in the middle of the map.
He
And
could have put them all in like a medevac and started dropping them back
Yeah.
around his main base.
or maybe trying to get some counter damage done, but as it is,
Yeah, counter damage. even.
Kirby's supply is dropping, and there are just
He
roaches.
needs to go for the main
just
base
having
right
fun.
now. It's not open. Pop up. Bust up.
Oh,
he dropped
he
the door.
lowered it. He lowered it. Go through. You've got this,
Draw
my
the
dude.
skin. There you go.
He's making a bunch of ravages.
Yeah,
I'm not
dude,
crazy about
that's a
the
good
ravages.
I would say it's a good idea just because he knows the Liberators are coming out.
Well, I guess against Liberators, but you take such a hit to your like defensive potential of it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's-
But it
it's
looks
really
like he's
strong.
dead. Oh,
Yeah,
he's got
'cause-
one tank. Yeah, the tank and the Liberators are.
Maybe.
He's not using them correctly though. Gross and bile.
Where are the biles? Where are
There
they?
you go.
Oh.
And now he's free to be in
one
the
that-
back.
You
He needs to go for the tank Liberator right there.
Yeah,
no-
that one's the crazy combo. This is over though. Kirby has
Yeah,
half the
definitely
supply.
over. It's just going down. 18 workers down. More workers in the natural.
I mean,
No
this is
workers left for
just
him.
Savage.
Wow, I can't believe Draven pulled that off. What a win.
Kirby's on 5 SCVs right now.
Kirby just seemed like a super strong player to me.
Kirby
Which
was.
he is a strong player, but Draven just pulled it out of a
I really
hat.
hope we see Kirby again next week because I think
Yeah.
that if Kirby just gets a little bit better with reading situations
hmm
and he works a little bit on like weird, awkward positions, I don't see him losing.
Yeah, Kirby just needs to work on the adaptation. As in like being able to
There's no scam.
that is
no.
hilarious. No scams.
The huge brain moves.
GG, well played. Wow.
And Draven
Ace
picks
match
the
goes to
2-1
Draven.
victory.
Wow.
That
That's
was
a Draven. Good game.
Unreal.
Wow, yeah, dude, the Burrow. Every time, both games that he won, I was like, I don't know if Burrow's such a good idea, and it won him the game both times. That is crazy.
That was insane.
What a game. That was a really good game. I enjoyed that one. Nice play. He really burrowed the... I can't believe he did that. That was nuts. He burrowed the roaches, popped them up right on the army.
That was
And after
so
that-
strong.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, Kirby was saying losing the Reaper was bad. Yeah, it was definitely bad. Once you lose the scouting and all that, and you can't see what's coming at you. I mean, he knew it was coming, but there was really no way to tell those roaches were burrowed other than maybe pre-splitting your army more in anticipation of roaches underground. But who does that, you know?
And when he scanned, the scan ended like 10 seconds before burrow movement finished, so he didn't see the animation on the roaches. So
Yeah,
he just
of the
thought it was
roaches for their...
regular.
Yeah, because you can see the animation. They grow like little horns or something on them.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And you can tell. Yeah, that was nuts. And then even if Draven would have tried to go in the base, you can sometimes, if you're paying attention, like a cloaked overseer or an observer, I'm sorry, you can see like a little animation for it while they're moving underground, and you spot that, you can scan them out pretty easily. Because when they're moving burrowed, you can see a little, I don't know what it'd be called. There's a little dust sparking up off the ground. So even if you would have gone in the base with the roaches, they still might have had a chance of being spotted, but the army just moved out at the perfect time, right over his roaches. He caught him in the perfect position.
Man, I really want to see Draven win.
Yeah, I know. After that, I'm like, dude, you got this. That was about as good of an ace match as I could have hoped for.
Yeah, man.
Wow, man, I'm just really impressed. I like seeing Zergs do good.
I'm amazed at just like the level of chaos that he was throwing out.
Yeah, I mean, it really came down as Zerg. Me and Andy were talking about earlier. Is like they're supposed to be fast and swarm, and so I guess against Protoss is where Kirby was doing really strong because Protoss isn't really made to be fast and swarm. They can rush and be cheeky, but it's mostly technical aggression from a Protoss early on. So he was able to shut the Protoss down easily. But when it came to the Zerg and the chaos that Draven was pumping out, it was really good.
And Draven's moves were so strange and like all a little bit, they were all offbeat of what you would normally see a Zerg do. So
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Every time you were just like, I think that this is gonna happen. No clue, but
yeah, it's weird to say, but I think the imperfections of the plays that Draven was doing helped him. Like certain timings on builds and going for certain things at certain times. It's not what you would normally expect, but somehow he pulled it off.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, like who gets Burrow on a Baneling rush? Or like a Ling, he had a Lean Bang rush on the second game, the first one that he won. And he burrowed a couple Lings where the base was supposed to go to CC, so I thought that was really random.
And like when he started up, what was it? He started up +1 as he was moving out. I was just like, this man's a fool.
It was weird.
It makes no sense to do this.
And then it ended up being pretty damn helpful. Man, when he had those upgraded Lings in the second game, they were just tearing through the unupgraded Marines like nothing. Like normally, you'll just see the Lings just start popping like pop, 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 pop. But these were sticking around and just taking all the hits, getting rid of plenty of the Marines, and
it was so clutch.
Yeah, man, I really like the plays he was going for. I mean, I'm not sure if they're super unconventional, but from what I've seen, he was giving some unconventional plays.
He just made like so much chaos happen. And like the builds, I was seeing them and I was just like, every time I saw a build, I was like, this is not going to go well for him.
Yeah, I know. I spoke too soon every time. I was like, this is a weird build.
I was like, I don't think he's going to win, and I feel like this is going to be a disappointing game. And then as soon as things started heating up, I was like,
yeah. As soon as you mentioned it, you were like, oh, if he surrounds them with the roaches while he's moving out, I was like, oh, wait, he's going for it.
I saw that, and I was like, he's not going to do it.
Yeah, I was like...
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Yeah, I was like, that's a little too... fat. I think that's above what Draven was going for, and then he went for it, and I was like, holy shit, he caught it just in time. It was a perfect play. The Burrow, man, I need to utilize Burrow more, because that is underestimated for sure.
Burrow is such like a. If you're paying attention, you get so much damage done with it.
Yeah, especially in the ZVZ matchup. That's how I've seen Cyril win a lot of games. Just fucking sending burrowed 4 burrowed roaches in each mineral line. If 1 or 2 of them make it, you're sitting good. And it's such a small investment.
Man, I totally did not think he was going to use Burrow. Like, typically when you see that, you're like, oh, Burrow's going to be used for like more around the map kind of.
Yeah, moving around and splitting your army up in different ways.
Every single time he used it aggressively, and I
really
liked
that. Was cool. The aggressive Burrow movements. I just expected some burrowed Banes or something somewhere, but I'm gonna steal that for sure. The burrowed Lings and after the CC gets picked up, that was pretty cool. It forces a scan, which also sucks when you're already on one base with low energy on it.